Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
You think I could do a whole podcast while I listen to music in my headphones?
No, why would you even? Are you a 14-year-old walking around with your ear pods in?
Maybe a lot of Please say that again.
No, I think I could do it. I think.
Don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
think I've got the skills.
Oh boy.
We good to go?
Hold on. I wanted to. There we go.
Bim hates me.
I don't hate you all the time.
Bim
I don't hate you
absolutely
now.
hates- Yes, he does. He hates me for sure.
Shut up, stupid. Now you.
I don't believe it.
What I look for?
Chapstick that I know I ain't got. I'm just gonna keep rummaging his little teeth.
Dying of asphyxia, and you're down in Baltimore having big fun.
This is for
Weren't you,
Texas
Vanessa? Isn't
and
that
Florida
where you
and
go down
Arizona.
there to Baltimore and have big
That's
fun,
not
Vanessa?
Huxtable.
Tell me, didn't you go for big fun? Shut up! Don't you dare open your mouth when I'm asking you a question.
I love this show. Oh, Bill, you asshole. Yeah, that's for Arizona, Florida, Texas, California.
Zona with the Rona.
Arizona with the Rona. Y'all wanted to have big fun, huh? Y'all wanted to go out there
Big fun.
Patty.
with no mask, huh? And do all these things. Now, numbers higher than when the pandemic hit. All for some big fun, Darren.
Darren, intro the show, please. I'm not here for him today. I'm not here for
It's
him.
always me. I know. Don't worry.
You are the one.
It's always me.
You are the one.
What can I do?
Episode. How do I? Episode 1, 16.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Shit.
mad at these episodes, man. Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. In the basement, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Hey, guys.
What up? What up? What up?
Jen's trying to leave already.
You said what now?
Jen's trying to leave already.
No,
Sorry,
I
Jen.
said I was trying to cover my ankles.
Lead the ankles, man.
Like your text.
Thank you.
Man, I almost got into. I don't know.
Didn't you buy a pair?
I did. So,
They come yet?
No.
What'd you get again? Tell the people.
So I ordered a pair of Air Max 90s.
Hey.
I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly.
Yes, you got that.
So
It says Air.
I know, but I feel like was it like a
The
cool
what you
way
we call
to say it?
Air Max 90.
Yeah. Some cool way to say it that I'm not aware of yet. And so I ordered it last week on like Tuesday or Wednesday, and then they were like, "All right, do you want to pay $5 extra and they'll be here on Friday, or you just want to let them come on Monday?" And I was like, $5.
Oh, you paid for the extra.
I did, right? Hey,
Rich.
Fancy bitch.
Right. Right. Let me pay the $5.
Blanche Devereaux.
Oh, wow. Don't. Not Blanche.
I do declare.
Come on.
Oh, Southern
Yeah,
Belle.
right.
I'm sorry, Derek. You paid the
Southern
$5.
Belle.
Add Blanche to his name.
Right? Yeah, that was 3. So Friday comes and goes, and they're like, "Oh, no, we mean Monday." I'm like,
You got $5 back, bitch.
Right.
Monday comes and goes, and the website goes from delivery on Monday, the 29th, and then it says pending.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, it's not an emergency, but whatever. So Tuesday comes and goes, nothing. So Wednesday, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Call them up, and the person was like, oh, they didn't even leave the warehouse yet.
Goddamn.
It was UPS?
No, it was Nike.
You ordered from Nike.
Yeah, but did they use UPS to deliver it?
No, FedEx.
Oh. Because I saw a story on the news about how the UPS in Warwick was like
They
super backed up. Yeah.
But I got my kicks quick. Remember I told you I got the animal
Yeah,
instinct
some
joints.
people are getting lucky, and some people they're waiting weeks.
So I'm like, so the person just seemed like this was too much of a regular occurrence. So I'm like, what do you mean they didn't leave the warehouse? And they're like, oh yeah, they didn't leave yet. Do you want a refund or do you want me to send them out? Like, just like, what you want to do? And I'm like,
Oh, they didn't leave the Nike warehouse?
yes.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh.
Right. So I'm like, all right. I was like, I want the shoes. Can you send them like overnight them, like something? Like, give me something. I paid for it and it, for the extra shipping. And I said, and got it. And they're like, okay, so we're going to escalate this. Somebody will respond to you within 7 days.
Give me my money back. Just give me my money
You could
back.
have been walked to a store.
Fam.
Barefoot.
Like, fucking A.
Jesus.
So that's the chronic. This is
So
why I
what'd
don't
you do?
buy.
So you're waiting?
I'm waiting.
Oh, you are a patient fellow.
I am a patient fellow.
Oh, dear.
And there was a reason. Something else I was going to say. I don't remember. This is why I don't buy sneakers.
Well,
can't
usually you
blame
could
that.
just go in the store and
No,
get them.
but like the whole experience. Because first it took me like 2 days, 3 days to figure out which shoe I actually wanted.
There was extensive research.
There was extensive
I'm glad you
research.
did the research.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad
thank
you didn't just go with your first instinct.
Thank you, because I
Wow.
would have bought some wild shit.
Because them joints, nah, bro.
For those listening, every so often I would, hey guys, it's me again. I need your opinion on this ugly shoe, and Ben would be like, it's a no for me, dog.
Nah, family. I'm trying to find like a nice way to put it, because I don't want to be a sneaker snob. You know what I mean?
Be a snob.
You should be a snob.
You're the sneaker oracle for us.
No.
Right. But listen, if it wasn't for you guys, a new pair of Felines would have done me fine. Yeah, I said Felines.
All right.
BK Knights, you know,
BK. British Knights.
Wow.
from Britain. Anyways, how's been the past week for you guys?
Cool, man. Coolio. Cool in the gang, brother. Huh? The weekend had some stuff going on.
I feel like I should know what it was.
Well, so BET Awards was on Sunday.
I missed that. I didn't know about it till Monday.
I wasn't going to watch it because I typically don't watch award shows.
I heard it was good.
But I was curious about how they handled the whole virtual thing. Actually, Saturday, Roots Picnic was on Saturday.
Oh yes.
I think you saw some of that, Jen, no?
Teeny tiny bit like Music Soul Child.
Okay. Yeah.
Darren.
Oh. So angry at myself. Did you guys like actually watch the little
I didn't listen
segment?
to
I haven't listened to that episode yet.
Oh, don't watch it because you can literally see my eyes go. No, he shouldn't
child,
be named.
man.
Right. He shouldn't be named this.
So Roots Picnic was Saturday. They did an okay job with it. I felt like the performances were really short on the Roots Picnic joint. Like I was kind of expecting like a set from the artist, but it was cool. Then Sunday was the BET Awards. I was curious of how they were going to do it with the virtual
I
thing.
didn't
And
even hear about it.
yeah, there was like they mentioned on the Breakfast Club and a couple of other things, but not too much around it because who knows if they got the same advertising dollars because it's all virtual. But I must say, performances, because I usually watch award shows for performances, they killed it. Like it wasn't just people in their crib. Like they shot videos, like actual videos.
Wow.
Wayne Brady did
I love Wayne Brady.
a Little Richard tribute,
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
which was interesting.
Does he wear high heels?
No, he ain't do all of that. But he had the energy. He played was at a piano for a little bit, and he had women, and they danced. And then they kind of spliced a little like trap type shit at one point when they were dancing. So I was like,
Wayne
oh shit.
Brady.
Yeah, the baby, Summer Walker, who else? A bunch of performances were dope,
yeah.
like very dope. I didn't care about who won shit, but except for Burna Boy. But
Hey.
yeah, it's very dope. They did a
It's
good
so
job.
great that you can still root for him.
Come on now. Come on now. Shut up. He didn't do it to
I was
me.
gonna say it wasn't his fault.
It was.
It wasn't.
He made that song that good. Make you want to kick.
Man, you want to kick your mama?
Oh my
He
God.
almost did.
Damn near, yeah. Mama. But yeah, BET Awards was dope though. Yeah, it was a good way to close out my Sunday. Y'all ain't do nothing
It
over
was
the
something
weekend?
that you just said I wanted to reply to.
BET Awards, Burna Boy, Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady.
Yes.
Ah, you're good.
Come on now. I moonwalked back to that.
That was good.
That was very good.
Moonwalk out that. So
Whoa.
So yesterday I went on the Hulu
Mm-hmm.
and I usually don't watch Celebrity Family Feud,
Yeah.
but the description said it was Wayne Brady's family or Wayne Brady's team versus Cedric.
I heard my mother listening to that one.
And
Or watching that one.
And I
Rather.
was like, oh my God, yeah. So we watched it. And it was so funny because, I mean, I forgot about Steve Harvey and Cedric being kings of comedy and then being on the show. Like, it didn't occur to me. I was just like, oh, shoot, Cedric and Wayne Brady. And so when he came out, you could see, like, they're really friends. He's all excited. And he told a story about how they met, which is, I didn't know that. I guess Steve Harvey said in 1989, he owned a comedy club.
Oh, shit.
And he asked Cedric to just do 15-minute set for like 2 nights or something. And he ended up doing an hour each day and killing it for like 3 days straight or whatever. And then They became friends. And then,
That's dope. He owned a comedy club, huh?
yeah, that's crazy.
Huh.
But
Steve.
so there was one part. Steve always goes too far. We all know Steve always goes too far. So the other team did their 3 strikes. So he goes to Cedric's team. Cedric's in the front. He's like, all right, all the pressure's on you. Don't make us look bad. Bernie's watching.
Oh.
I
See.
was like, wait a minute.
And for the listeners who don't know, he's talking about Bernie Mac, rest in peace, another king of comedy. You don't do that. That is not right. I would have just not said anything. Wow.
It's the only time I've heard a game show audience go,
Oh. Right.
Now, how did Seth handle that, though?
he was like, come on, man. He's like, I'm just saying, I can say that. Because we the kings. I can say that. We the only ones who can say that.
Oh, my
I got
God.
to put the pressure on him. I'm like, this nigga was...
That is not right. You don't do that. You do not do that.
Steven.
But did Seth pull through?
Yeah, he did.
Hey, all right now. Here, Bernie, God damn it. That's right. Oh, Bernie Mac. What a great...
What a great...
Man.
Every time I listen to that Kanye album. Speaking of that Kanye album, so you heard about Kanye's collab or clothing line he's going to have in Gap Yeezy.
Yep.
And we were talking about it, and I was just like, yo, that's so dope how he went from singing a song about how he used to be working at the Gap and
Yep.
stealing from them to now having this. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
They were playing the song, and it was, dope as always. And the next day, I heard on the radio that he's making a video, finally, for that song.
Oh, well, but they had like a low budget video for it back then.
Yeah, I guess he's making a real video now.
Wow. In the Gap.
Probably.
That's dope.
I've been working the slave shift, and I ain't made
Come on, give me the slave
shit.
harmony. Come on. Now.
I could buy me a spaceship and fly heaven knows past the sky. We can't keep singing it every week like some
No, that's our shit.
doo-wop ditty.
That's our shit. So because of that, and it's a 10-year deal, I ended up buying...
10-year deal.
Yeah.
So you bought stock.
I bought stock in
Gap.
Gap. Yep. So they were hovering around like $10 a share.
Oh,
The news came out and it jumped up to like 13 or 14 and then kind of leveled down back at 12.50, 12 something. But when it actually launches, these hype beasts, they're going to go and grab the Gap shit and then the stock, hopefully the performance is better. Because I think Gap was struggling before that.
it must have been because for Gap to reach out to Kanye
Yeah.
after he wrote a song about stealing from them.
Right. So I'm hoping it brings some money into my pocket too. Shit.
Guys, we need something new.
What do we do?
What about that guy? The guy.
No, the guy.
The jackass.
The douchebag. What's his name? Kane West?
Kane.
Big Daddy Kane, is that him?
Kim's husband. That guy. Get him.
Did you see the clip of her having to explain what Magic Stick was to him?
To who?
To Kanye?
Why would Kanye not? Oh boy, he's different, huh?
Don't talk about him like that.
Is he not?
He is, but don't say it like that.
But come on, he's of the culture. Or is he?
He doesn't listen to rap
Who's
music.
explaining it to him?
Kim. They were walking with the kids, and then the kid said something like, I have a stick. And he's like, is it a magic stick? And she's like, don't say that.
That's an older clip, right?
I don't know. I just saw it for the first time today.
Yeah, I think I remember that now.
Yeah, because
actually.
the kids look dumb.
What?
And he was like, yeah, that was him. He's like, what? She's like, don't say that. He's like, why? What does it mean? She was like, dig.
Oh, Kanye, he's brilliant. Again, God knows what he's doing.
You can't dance
all
for
this
shit.
talent.
Can't dance for
It's
shit.
hilarious. I love Kanye dancing.
And
I
he
want to
lacks
bring back
common
those-
sense, but it's good. Well, he has common sense.
Ah.
Come on, huh?
Good job.
Go on.
Good
Chi-town.
job.
That nigga's dumb.
I know, whatever. Did you guys see the battle? Jadakiss and
I
Fabulous.
only seen that little
Yeah, I
bits.
saw bits and pieces.
Little bit.
The kids need to not interrupt you when battles are on.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
Get Carter into it.
Literally impossible.
What you mean?
What do you mean get him into it? He don't know them songs.
He might. One or two.
I'm gonna be a little like worried if he's does.
I'm shaking. Hey,
Come on,
Dad.
pulls out his pager.
Right.
Oh, so I can't even get into it. Like,
Get into it.
no, because y'all ain't seen
Go
it.
ahead.
Just because we didn't see it, don't mean you can't get into
Matter
it.
of
But
fact,
who gonna share my
matter
excitement?
of fact,
I'm
I saw
excited
it.
for you.
I saw it.
Oh,
You a liar, though.
I saw it.
But you're a liar.
Jadakiss
Oh,
won.
do you see that one part? You see that?
Remember that time?
And then when he was like this.
Oh, but you only saw the memes. Anyways, Jadakiss and Fabulous battled on Monday. There was a lot of debate, at least amongst my crew, and I think we talked about it a little bit,
Yeah.
of who would win.
Yeah.
initially you're like, whoa, Fab got mad shit.
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh, Jadakiss could pull from the Locks, Rough Riders, and his own personal shit.
You're the only one I love.
And he ain't even touched any of those joints. So he had the strategy of street shit. Jadakiss got street anthems for days, banned from TV. Fucking what's the joint? Oh shit, hold on. He ain't even do Rough Riders anthem remix. He ain't even touch like shit like that.
Wow.
He did like Fuck You. Fuck, I can't even remember right now. But Fab was not prepared. His DJ sucks. And joints, not a single song with Lil Mo was played during the battle.
I was hearing a lot of hate for his DJ, and I was like, but how?
Because this is what happened, Darren. After Fabulous getting washed, he did like To Me It's So Into You and another joint to end it, right? So Jadakiss is the victor. They're both drunk as shit. Fab disappeared for like 3 minutes.
By the time I turned it on, Fab was gone. They was playing back-to-back Jadakiss. I'm like, that's not how this goes. That's not how any of this works.
One of Fab's songs came on. After the DJ was saying, so Fab was like, play it. DJ said, nah, I don't want to play that one. Fab said, play it. Even Jada was like, yo, just play it.
Fighting with the DJ.
So the DJ finally puts it on, and Fab just left and sat down. The DJ had to come out and was rapping and singing it and dancing. Yeah, so
wait. So is that the DJ sucks? Because Fab didn't want to.
No, Fab said play the fucking song.
The DJ thought he knew better.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to play that right now. And he said, yo, just play the song. Nigga, I'm losing.
When you gonna play
right.
I'm losing.
So everything is done. Jade is drunk. Fab is drunk. They're just ranting and rambling. And then they're like, all right, the DJs, y'all just do your thing for like 4 minutes each or whatever. This DJ procedes to play.
He didn't play Jadakiss, did he?
No, he played Fab hits that he didn't play during the 20-song battle. All the Little Mo songs. I think he played any hit that you could think of from Fab that you would think you would hear during it, besides like Breathe and shit like that. The DJ played. And everyone in the chat on Instagram was like, why didn't you play these songs during the battle? It's the weirdest shit. I never saw something like that. But it was very entertaining.
You know what's so funny? I was at work, and I was talking to my boss, well, my director, whatever. And I've been in his office like a million times, but I never noticed these two pictures on the wall. And it's two large photographs of black youths. And I'm like, we were talking about something work related. And I turned as I'm leaving. I'm like, who are those people? Like, I didn't even.
I need to know.
I couldn't even like ask in like a more eloquent way. I just was like, who are those people?
Who them?
And he's like, oh, well, I used to work in New York, blah, blah, blah. So one picture was his staff at the time with 112.
Okay.
And the other one was with Styles P and Chic and a bunch of... But this was like, back in the early 2000s.
Right.
So they looked so young, and I didn't recognize them. And I'm like, who the fuck are all these black people on this man's wall?
But your boss is black, just so
No,
people...
he's not.
Oh, wait.
No, his well, it's weird. The guy I'm talking about was white.
Ah, okay.
So I'm like, I know they're not his kids.
Now the whole, who are these?
I'm just like walk out, and I was like, wait, who
Why do you have this?
I just had mad white people on my wall. Like,
Bim. What's this?
And you're not in the picture, right? So it's like, so when he explained, I was like, oh, okay. But this shit was just mad funny. I was like, who?
But yeah, Jada was the victor. But there was another Jada in the news.
I didn't get to catch up on that. It's weird to me.
Well, it's okay. We're gonna get messy because
No, we're not gonna
Darren
get
likes
messy.
messy.
I love messy, but you're gonna have to explain it because I only saw I got into it a little bit and I was like, oh, but
Wasn't this old news?
So, do you guys know who August Alsina is?
yeah.
I went to a concert he was at once, but I was late, so I missed his part.
But you know the songs? I love it.
Yeah.
I like it. Whatever the fuck. So back years ago, there was rumors and
How old is he?
speculation. Younger than her by a lot.
What,
He's probably in his 20s.
Go ahead.
Yeah, probably in his
When I
20s.
understand, okay, go ahead.
So yeah, they asked because there's pictures of them like on vacation and all of that stuff, and he's like, no, she's like, she's like a mother to me and all that shit at the time. So, but we always knew about rumors of Will and Jada kind of just having an open joint and doing what they do and whatnot. So it was rumors. He addressed it, said it wasn't a thing. People say, yeah, nigga, and just moved on. Not a thing. So he does an interview with Angela Yee. I haven't heard from him in years. Apparently he's dealing with some health shit and all of that. But in this interview, he addresses it and says, we in fact did have a relationship. I sat down with Will, and Will was cool with it. And, you know, I really loved her. I was really invested in the relationship. And he had a hard time when that was over, dealing with it. And I'm like, sir, why are you sharing this information?
Why now?
Oh.
Still exists.
Yeah, so it threw me off because if you know a couple has an arrangement that allows you in, why would you share this with the world? It's very odd. So, yeah, that was, yeah. Thoughts?
I just wish I could know them personally, Jada and Will.
Why?
Because they just seem so interesting. And not that the stuff that I hear about them in the news is interesting. I feel like them as humans are interesting.
And it's definitely transitioned or passed on to the kids because
yes.
they are interesting.
They're interesting children, right?
Yeah.
And like the whole Tiffany Haddish having to take them on a boat ride with a Groupon because they didn't know what Groupon was, and they would had like the time of their life on this like whale watching boat trip, like shit like that. It's like,
wait, I didn't hear about this.
You never heard about this? No. Where did Tiffany Haddish mention this? I forgot what it was, but she was saying it was like when she was coming up, so she was still, you know, getting used to being rich. She wasn't really rich yet.
Yeah.
And she said, and this was in the height of Groupon, that she got a Groupon.
Oh, yes.
You heard that, right?
Yes.
And she took them like on a whale watching
Yep.
boat ride or some bullshit, and they had like the time of their life because they'd never heard of Groupon. It was some weird shit.
Well, they're in a celebrity bubble.
Celebrities don't use Groupon.
Yeah, they don't.
That's
know
what made
about
it
that
funny.
shit. You wait, save money? Why?
Do you throw the money at the whales that you see?
Shit. But it outside of August being messy, I respect what Will and Jada have because there's no like carbon copy, you know, way of being married. You figure out what works for you, and you make it work, right? Like Jada said, I'm not gonna quote her directly, but she said
about the Joker.
Yes. We're married. We're partners or whatever. No matter, I don't care. You can have somebody else in the house with you on the other side of the house, but we're still a union. So if that's what works for you, do it. There's so many people who get into a marriage and either aren't themselves or are afraid to be themselves to their partner and sneak off and do shit because that's something that's inside them or something that they don't know how to communicate. And they end up struggling, leading to infidelity or mental health issues or just playing out unhappiness. But it seems like they figured out something that works for them.
Yep.
And it maintains their marriage. The kids are still there. They're both in the house.
Doesn't Monique have an open relationship, or she did?
Yeah, it sounds about right. So that yeah, I feel like more people should have an open marriage, but like I think there's a large percentage of people who need to explore themselves. And when you figure out yourself and you share that with somebody, you'll be surprised how many people are on the same wave or similar wavelength. I think people would be surprised.
I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Say something. Come on.
I'm not doing it.
Well,
Why is no one saying anything?
I'm not doing open relationship. I'm happy for them. That's great.
Not open.
But
But
kind of pushing the boundaries or exploring the boundaries of yourself as an individual and yourselves as a couple.
okay, so let's do this, right?
Oh boy.
So I'll take this example and kind of try to expound it into life.
Yes.
Diwali Rhythm. Jen has marshmallows, and she has in her face, her stupid face, and she's puffing her cheeks out, and she's making swaying side to side. When I'm trying to talk about people fucking other people.
I don't know whose side I'm on here. Diwali Rhythm.
You and I get the Diwali Rhythm.
Yeah.
All the artists on it.
Yes.
That rhythm. We both mix the rhythm.
Yeah.
My mix sounds different than your mix.
Yes.
Why does that happen? My own personal life experience, my ears,
Yep.
everything is different, and it led for me to come up with this other result. Same for you.
Yeah.
So we're born into a system. You go to preschool, you go to elementary school, middle school, high school, college, graduate, get a job, get married, have kids, pay taxes, die, next, and it just goes. Who's to say that we're like, because go back 100 years or 200, they're not living in that same system. There's a lot more variance to it. Not even just years ago, in other countries or whatever, there's a lot of variance. Yep. So in here in the U.S., everything is very carbon copy, but that shit doesn't fit for a lot of people. Yep. So you see it now with even genders, right? Now it's, you know, they just did the thing in Rhode Island where you can like pick X or something like that on your license instead of male, female. You can pick other or whatever, because things aren't as black and white or streamlined as it seems. So bring in marriage. The institution of marriage comes from an idea or okay, we're going to do this. Back when that was started, marriage was needed for survival.
Yep.
Right? Because I got this farmland. Shit, I can't do all of this by myself. I'm going to have me some children, and somebody's going to help me do this. And at some point, women couldn't work. So you're not just going to be at your parents' crib. All right, I'm going to marry this guy, and he's going to fuck his secretary, and I'm going to fuck the milkman, and whatever. We're going to make it work.
It is what it is.
But it's a system that's been in place, but so many people try to force themselves into it.
Yep.
And you're introducing another factor, social media. Now you could talk to more people. You're at work, but then you're on your phone, and your wife could talk to you all day at work. And is it supposed to be like that? Like, there's all these different things, but they still found a way to do it their way. Mm-hmm. Fuck what everybody else says. Damn what they say. We're going to do it our way. Mm-hmm. And I think it's important. A lot of people like don't get to do that because they're trying to fit this mold.
This mold that we just don't naturally fit all the time. I certainly agree with you. I mean, I think of, I hear couples who sleep in separate rooms.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, you hear the backlash. How can you guys sleep in separate rooms? I couldn't do it. And it's like, yeah, but if they're happy and they're fine with it, then who's to say that that's not the way it should be done?
Right, for them, because there isn't one way to do it.
There isn't one way to do it.
There's a couple that shares a bed and doesn't even touch each other, right? Mm. There might as well be a goddamn wall built between them because they do not come in contact with each other. So why are you sleeping in the same bed? Because you're supposed to? There's a married couple I heard that have separate homes.
Oh.
Whatever works for you. Yeah. Because if you need a space to go and do you, or just be by yourself, or to have fucking artwork all over the place and do whatever, but you guys spend majority of the time in either one's, fine. There's no one way to do it.
I think that's
like sex.
Exactly
like sex. Imagine if it was only missionary.
That'd be boring. Isn't it according to the Bible that I think Christians believe, or according to the Bible, should only be missionary?
What?
That's what I heard. I didn't make up the rule.
Hey, Google.
Google's like,
what?
FBI guy's like, no.
Hold on.
Sure, that's not true.
Is that why they call them missionaries? No,
Yo.
Well, they're doing it wrong then.
You don't have to go to Africa to do that.
Bible.
But I think we also live in this time where everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their opinion, and they believe that their opinion is the right thing or should be like the standard.
Which is why people won't put on a mask.
Yeah, since when? Because what you eat don't make me shit.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
What you eat,
makes you
your
shit.
stupid marshmallow is not going to come out of my body.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not,
yes, it is.
lady.
You don't know
So,
science.
like,
you don't know science.
So someone will say, I went to school and I got my master's, and then I went on and did some continuing education, and I'm very successful. Then there's a person who said, I dropped out of high school and I'm on my way to being a millionaire.
Son.
Who's to say that you have to do it a certain way? Mm-hmm. Will and Jada may go on to all the way to the end with each other. There's some people that don't last a year. Doing it the way that everyone said you should do it.
They were taught to do it.
Exactly. So like there's a piece of individuality that gets lost when you fucking hell. I don't care. I'm done.
No, I'm
Jen.
just,
Jen. Hey, Jen.
I'm with you. Keep going.
What is she doing?
I don't know, but this is good.
Interpretive dance? What is this?
Interpretive dance.
I hate
this
you.
This is good content.
Sign language.
But I love black women, but I hate you still.
Protect black women. Well, fuck you. But no, this is excellent. An excellent point. I think the thing we're forgetting is that we are older and we are more experienced in this world, and so we understand more. We're open to more.
Yeah.
While I'm not going to say that it's all younger people, but there is that younger crowd or older crowd who's stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
That just they don't get it. No, this is how I was raised. This is how my parents were. This is how their parents were, and this is how I am.
Yeah.
And God damn it, if it works for me, that's how it's supposed to work.
Right. Now imagine if we followed how our parents or our dads did you, Darren. So why?
Yeah.
We're all individual. We have influence from our parents and our society and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end of the day, there's something inside us that says, but I feel this, and that thing gets ignored so much that people end up needing therapy because you're trying to fulfill someone else's standard, but that's not you, and you're conflicted. So you'll actually do it to please them, but you're fucked up.
You know, therapist is spelled the same as the rapist.
Hey, yo, man.
Kenny is the one who introduced me to that lovely fact long ago. And every time I hear therapist, I'm like,
The rapist.
Good job, guys.
And when I think it was on
Sorry.
MySpace, when I used to put my little names, I think one time it was Jen, the rapist, therapist. I meant it as therapist, but then I think Tisha pointed out that I looked like the rapist, and they just stuck that way.
What's on your list, Jen? Go. You go, man.
I don't have nothing on my list.
Do you not?
Let's see. Let's
so
see.
shocking all.
Actually, an article came up on my phone of Buju. First of all, shout out to Buju. His new album. I don't even know the name of the album, but I just love it. It's great.
It came out
Friday.
last week. Okay.
So it came out whatever Friday, the last Friday June's date was. The album is called Upside Down 2020. Great album. Article popped up on my phone today, and I saved the link, but I did not open the article because I wanted us all to take it in at the same time.
Go.
The article is GQ magazine, UK. Yes, I accept your stupid cookies. Buju Banton picks the best reggae songs of all time. So he must do a list.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. In honor of International Reggae Day, Jamaican... It was Reggae Day. How did I miss
Yeah, it was the first, right?
Yeah, how did I miss that? Jamaican legend Buju Banton shares his top 10 reggae songs. So...
I'm not great with reggae songs, but
I guess that's the number 10 song. Cherry Pie by him featuring Pharrell's on the new album.
Yeah, come on.
I didn't know he was gonna
Come on.
he's like 10, me.
Right, I put myself on this
Number
shit.
9, me again.
Dylan. Prison Oval Rock by Barrington Levy.
Oh, you gonna play stuff?
That is a good song.
Chess.
So happy.
That is such a great
Takes me
song.
back to when I was 4.
I hope you don't. Don't start, Darren. Don't start with me.
Sorry.
I gotta keep talking, right, so we don't get sued or some
There
shit.
you go. Yes.
I be listening to you, Darren. I be listening to you, Bim. All right, so that's his number 9 song. Number 8, Warren the Dance by Frankie Paul.
Are you gonna play each one?
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not.
Look at her. I guess.
Water Poompi by Tony Tuff. Because I don't know the songs unless I hear it. Mind Control by Stephen Marley. That is a good song, though. We'll play
I
that
feel
one
like I
a
know
little
that one.
bit. Hey, da 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 da.
You're so happy.
I feel like she's just gonna. When she's done, she'll be like, "Okay, bye."
I know, right? I'm done. I podcasted.
I podcasted.
I didn't retire on you, bitch asses.
You're not allowed.
Kaya by Bob Marley. Johnny Be Good by Peter Tosh. That's a great album. Mama Africa. Great song, great album. Marcus Garvey by Burning Spear. One Man Against the World by Gregory Isaacs. And Blessed by Buju Banton. Also from the new album.
The number 1.
Can you send me that link, please?
Number 10 and number 1.
Do you guys have like favorite reggae songs? You
I can't
I know
pick.
Jen. You must have a plethora of tracks.
Ooh.
You know, I never thought of like a favorite. The only
Yeah.
favorite that I know for sure is my favorite remix, Flavor in Your Ear. That's the only favorite that I know for
Talking
sure.
about
music-wise.
reggae, bro.
No, but music
just
wise,
saying
that's
in
the
general.
only, yeah.
Okay.
Reggae wise, yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know.
I think reggae wise, the only one I can listen to like over and over and over again is "Waiting in Vain" by Bob Marley. Love that song.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
so many Bob Marley songs. Turn your lights down low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Redemption song was, I think, the first song I knew the words to.
You did. So yeah, I remember you saying that.
So I guess that'll be my favorite. Back when I was actually 4. Fuck you, Darren.
I'm
Fucking
sorry.
child prodigy.
I die.
Reading and shit.
I was reading off the Redemption is a big word, my nigga.
My parents must have been like, shh,
What the fuck is she doing?
Shh, that's it.
What is she doing? They used to actually, when they would have their company over, and they would make me sing UB40, the red wine with the rap part.
I hated it when my parents' friends would come over. We'd be upstairs playing Nintendo. Bimala! Come dance. They put on Belle Biv DeVoe and shit.
They
And we
put on
gotta,
UB40.
we gotta dance to Do Me Baby. Do Me Baby.
I'm going to do that to my sons.
I was like, red
Don't do
wine,
that
you
to
make
me.
me feel
Gotta-
so fine. Keep me rocking
All of the time.
That was me. That was my struggle.
Darren, they didn't make you do that?
Gonna do, no.
And I didn't
Really?
know most of the
Maybe
songs.
they did, I don't remember.
You know, I mean, I didn't know most of the words.
Mm.
Down in my thought, a doodle by heart, way, right, feel so fine.
And you know what, though?
Very fun to start. Hey.
We ain't even realize that our parents were drunk when they
I
would
know.
call
I was
us
just
down.
thinking that. I was like, I don't want to say it on the mic, but they were definitely drinking
Yeah.
a lot heavy.
There were a lot of green bottles on the table. I was like, oh, okay, all right, go upstairs, go to bed.
See,
Okay.
this was gin. I know that one. I knew gin early. But yeah, look how well we turned out.
Great. We turned out just fine.
We are splendid.
A-okay.
A-okay.
So y'all heard about these kids in, what is it, Alabama?
The COVID party?
Yeah.
Assholes.
What's that about?
No, break it down.
I couldn't make myself click on the article, but basically, these kids in Alabama are having COVID parties to see who would catch it. Parties.
Yeah.
That was the headline. And I just said, I'm not. Yeah, that was the face I made, and I said, I'm not doing
To
that.
see who catches it first.
Trying to have big fun, huh?
Trying to have big
Trying
fun.
to be big, huge fun. Which one are you going to catch first, COVID or AIDS?
Whoa. Whoa.
Because if you're doing that, you're not having sex with a condom. Like, let's be honest.
It's funny. Shorty just sent me that article just now, the Alabama thing.
That's crazy.
But yeah. People, America's, I'm glad everyone else is shutting their borders to us because this is a fucking
My mom
mess.
still can't come back. She was supposed to come back Saturday.
Because they, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The airport's been closed this whole time. She was supposed to literally come back in March.
Yeah.
The airport's been... So I called her today, and I feel so bad because she's still, you know... I feel bad because she's sad. She's stuck.
She's sad about like not seeing you or just not being back or what?
Just being stuck.
I mean, I get not being able to see family. That's sad. Not being able to see her grandkids and her kids and all that stuff.
and
She just wants to go
that's
home.
not-
not knowing that you're not free to just move
Yeah,
about.
like you feel trapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she's supposed to fly this weekend, and they still have the airports closed. So
Sheesh.
Yeah, until this country gets their shit together, man. I don't blame 'em.
I don't blame you.
Shit.
I don't. Every time she says it to me and she sounds sad, I'm like, don't be sad. You're in a much better place than I am.
Yep.
Super facts. Although, Rhode Island is amongst some of the states that are
Decline.
doing excellent.
Yep.
Go, Gina, go.
Us in Connecticut, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Connecticut's
and
doing good.
Now New Jersey and New York on that list too.
Oh,
Nice.
yay.
Everything
Thank
else
God,
is-
New York.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was scary, man. Oof.
So that's so insulting. Like, y'all watch New York, like the most powerful city in this country, get shut the fuck down and go down with this shit. And y'all just was like, yeah.
Yeah, so what? Man, what do you mean? It's a hoax.
It's because it's
It's
New
a
York.
hoax.
New York is gross. So we don't have to do it because we are on a beach. And so therefore, ergo, boom, bada bing, bada boom, razzle dazzle. I'm going to the bar. What is the big deal about Americans in bars?
Big fun.
We gotta go to the bar. You
Go
can't
to
keep
the
me
bar
from the bar
so you can kiss strangers
In
and
the
go
mouth.
back home
and catch AIDS
and catch AIDS.
and
Yes.
COVID. COVID AIDS, AIDS.
COVID.
But no, that's all it is.
COVID. Good.
And who is my governor or my mayor or my parents to tell me what to do?
How
Fuck
dare
you.
they?
I'm an American. I'm gonna do what I want. Okay. Okay.
I'm telling you.
Big fun.
Shout out to the governors. I would not even be in this state.
Like, oh, that's what y'all. All right.
I'd be in the state over and shit.
Yeah, it's no, it's really mind-boggling though. Like, and of course, when the person in the highest position doesn't address it or won't.
This guy told his staff to stop testing because the tests they were doing were the numbers were too high of positive results, and so the reason why they were so high is because they were doing so much testing.
Yeah.
So if we tone down the testing, the scores won't be so high.
Well, yeah, if you stop testing for AIDS will go away.
We actually talking about yesterday, and Darlin was like, "Okay, just
Just stop testing for AIDS.
don't take the pregnancy test. That
Nope.
means you're not pregnant."
Nope. Don't even bother.
I said that's a good one.
Don't even bother. What you mean throwing up in the morning? You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
You didn't get your period? I didn't get mine either.
Yeah. What's that? Are you bloated? Just a little bloated. You're fine.
No, you're
What's
fine.
that coming out of your vag?
Is that a hand? It's fine. It's fine.
Fucking stupid.
Son.
So for uttering such a thing, you should lose your presidency. Honestly.
You know how back in February he said it's just gonna disappear. One day it's just gonna disappear. He said that shit again yesterday.
Oh my God.
He said that they played the clip. Rachel Maddow played it, and then she was like, "If you thought that this was from a long time ago, I understand why, because he said it a long time ago. But this is from today." And I was like, "Bitch, what?" And he said it like a bunch of times last week.
So I follow this woman that does
Stupid tiny hands.
He does. I follow this woman that does voiceovers of things that he says, and every time I like see a couple of her videos, I'm like, it's funny, but he really said that
Yeah.
to people. They asked him
With cameras in front of him.
yes, they asked him. This was just one of the dumb ones, as opposed to the other ones. What's your favorite book in the Bible?
Oh boy.
Or verse in the Bible, something. Verse. It was favorite verse in the
Oh,
Bible,
boy.
and he was like,
He said
I
like,
don't
like all
want
of
to
them.
answer that. I don't have to answer that. I don't want to get into it. Yeah, play it. Yeah, play it. Sorry.
Oh, that was from before he got elected, right?
I think
It was either
think
right before
so.
he got elected or
Yeah,
right after.
yeah.
But it was, I believe it was before he got. And I'm like, how did you guys? How did you? I mean, I don't go to church, so you can't. I don't have an answer, right? But y'all heard him say it like that. Like, part of being a good Christian is being honest, and he just made up his cockamamie answer, and y'all just.
He's like, I don't want to get into it, and they were like, okay, are you an Old Testament or New Testament guy? He was like, both. Both of them. I like them both fairly well, you know. But
You would think they asked him how many sexual partners he had.
I would hate to be married to a person like this.
Yeah,
You
right.
can't answer one question
My
direct.
God.
They definitely sleep in separate bedrooms, and it's working for
For
them,
her-
kind of.
While you look up the clip,
Oh shit.
yo, I forgot.
He gave up.
One of the
first.
articles on my phone just now. It's like they heard you. Massachusetts City recognizes polyamorous relationships in new domestic partnership
Come on,
ordinance
come on.
in Somerville.
There isn't one way. I don't care what you've seen and with the movies and the white picket fence and the dog and all that shit. There isn't one
You can't
way.
have another wife. Don't ask me.
I'm not. No. Are you talking to somebody? That sounded personal.
He was
Before
very
it comes
worried.
up.
He was like, I am
Before it
not
comes up.
married yet.
Before it comes up, no, I'm not
is
okay
all
with
right.
that.
But
Just because Bim said it. I know he's smooth. He's probably got a lot of history. He's got smooth words.
But it's the truth. It's the truth. Not for everybody, obviously. But I think if people really understood themselves and said, yo, if me and my lady, when we get married, there's no rules. We can do
whatever you
it
want.
the way we want to. If we want to live on top of our house, on the roof,
That would not be safe.
it wouldn't be safe, but fuck it.
Okay.
Happy marriage. If she decides, hey, every Tuesday, me and my girls are gonna blah 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 blah, are you okay with that? And I don't know, whatever. You can do what you want though.
We're gonna eat tacos.
Gonna eat tacos, whatever. Like whatever. Who cares what society does and says and turns in? Or even our parents. Who cares? Are we happy?
I'm happy. Are you happy, Bim?
I'm happy.
You happy, Darren?
I'm very happy.
I love when you're happy, Darren.
Do what makes you happy, people, but not at the expense of someone else. That's the biggest thing. You don't want to hurt people. That's why it's an agreeance thing. Like Will and Jada, I'm sure, went through a lot of shit before they got to that point to say, okay, you know what? This is where we are.
Sorry.
So Cam Newton is a patriot.
Go ahead, man.
Jen called it.
That's just wild.
Would you say Podstradamus? That's you?
Podstradamus.
Come on,
No, not
Kat.
me. That's us as a group.
No, it's you.
No, that was you.
But as a
No,
group,
we're both telling you it's you.
But we've done it before.
No, we're both saying that it's you, though.
And every time it's happened, it's been you.
It's been you.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's a lot.
I get it from my mom.
Heavy is the
Heavy.
crown.
Told y'all I was retired.
Retarded? What? Oh, sorry. I'm not allowed to say that. So tell us about Cam and your Patriots.
We have not had a quarterback since Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And they hadn't made any announcement. And I was like, well, it'd be crazy if they brought Cam, but I didn't think they would really do it. I was
Right.
just like, you know what I mean?
I found it.
It's better than what I thought they were gonna do though. Like, cause it's an actual proven quarterback.
And who hasn't really had the proper guidance in his whole career.
Right.
Did he win the Heisman?
MVP.
MVP.
Yeah, MVP.
So, I mean, this is like a caliber running ass quarterback. Yeah, he had an injury, but a lot of people have injuries. Fucking Peyton Manning broke his neck and came back. I mean, shit.
It's true. I
So-
mean, he wasn't who he was after he came back,
But he still came back.
he did. Yeah, and Cam with this system, I think yeah,
Because they're going to try to protect him in the pocket.
right. And he's still a run threat, even though he may not, be trucking people the way he used to and whatnot. But he can
We've
still
never
pick up
had a
yards.
quarterback who could do that.
Imagine, because even Brady would scramble for a first down sometimes.
Yo.
Imagine Cam. That
Brady's-
nigga go and run the goddamn Connecticut.
Brady would get the little quarterback sneak for like a half a yard and be like, yeah!
All right, go down.
Yo, it was always it was always stressful. Like, oh god, he's gonna break his fucking kneecaps again.
Oh my god, that's the fastest slow motion shit you'll ever see.
He's all big. He's like 6'8", just do.
Yo, you hear the trombone.
Oh my god.
Oh
boy.
I found the
Fucking
clip.
Tom.
So this is something to backtrack. Something our president has said.
I'm wondering what one or two of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite,
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
even to cite a verse that
No,
you like.
I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible.
He had to think
the
about
whole
that.
Bible is an incredible. I joke very much so.
The
They
whole
always
Bible's
hold up the art of
incredible.
the deal. I say my second favorite book of all time, but I just think the Bible is just something very special.
I'm wondering.
He said my second favorite book.
Just he bullshitted his way into a presidency,
Listen,
yo.
like whatever this organ is right here, I'm having a hard time.
Kidney? Is that over there? Is that what's up?
I don't know where's
Spleen?
Those are his spleen,
There's
or
stuff in the
liver.
back and stuff in the front. The rabbit bone is broken. I don't know.
Rabbit bone.
He said,
Eagle.
Fucking he bullshitted his way into a goddamn
And
presidency.
nobody just in the moment goes,
But the reporters try to challenge him respectfully. And he looks dumb, but guess what? People still fuck with it. I have confusion. Jen, what's up? You okay? Oh, did you finish telling us about Cam? That's okay, good. What is up with her today? Yo? Oh my God. So we'll keep it in sports for a second. NBA bike. But here's the dilemma. Because there's a few more details on this Orlando bubble. So, we're going to end this podcast in 10 minutes.
No, it's fine. She's fine.
I'm fine.
So,
I am fine.
they're going to play in Orlando. It's actually a place where Dylan played his baseball tournament in the Wild Water Sports area. So it's isolated, and they got the hotels real close for Disney. I thought it was going to be families allowed on there.
No.
It's not the case.
Okay.
So I was watching First Take.
Basketball jail?
So I was watching First Take, and Stephen A. Smith, he couldn't wait to just talk about this. And he's like, there are rules, and nobody's allowed inside the bubble. But I give it 3 weeks. These guys who are single.
Nigga, that's what I was saying. I'm like, this don't make no sense.
Yo, there is no fucking way.
I want to see the staff of this hotel. I want to see who you handpicked to work in this motherfucker.
And that's what on the Flagrant 2 podcast, Andrew Schultz, they were saying, whoever is the popcorn girl that is working in this bubble,
Good luck.
yeah, they're gonna end up. Somebody's gonna catch the golden ticket. You're gonna end up getting knocked up by one of these guys who, after 2 weeks of not getting any, just hey man, Come through.
Come through.
Bring the butter.
How?
There's no one way to do it, Bim.
Yeah, that's. I didn't. For some reason. But she's right, Darren. She's right.
She's right. I was gonna say,
She's
I
right.
know you tried to just hop over
I
what she
did.
just said.
When she said that, I immediately thought of "Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood," and Shawn Wayne's having the sex scene, and they took the wasn't butter, it was government cheese out the fridge and lit it on fire. Yeah. But there isn't one way, Jen. Thank you.
I'm listening.
But somehow, because I thought you could bring your family, and I thought somebody would bring their side or whatever, and you're good.
No.
But this is 3 months of being there.
Yeah.
Nah.
You can't do it?
No.
He almost
Darren,
slapped you.
Imagine, for your profession, come be isolated for 3 months.
Come be IT isolated.
For 3 months away from your family.
You, these guys, and computers.
That's it. Yeah. Mad nerdy dicks. Just you. And that's it.
Do I have my own room?
Yeah.
All right. That's all I need. So I don't have to talk to
3
nobody.
months, family.
Darren say, I have 2 hands.
Right.
Options, beloved.
Get you a vajenko.
Say again now?
The thing that cousin showed me that I sent you guys last night.
Oh, blah, blah.
She said, look up vajenko. I said, I don't like how that sounds, but okay. And it wasn't anything I could have expected. It's a sex toy. It's like a fleshlight in the shape of a foot.
There's a friend of mine who will remain anonymous who dealt with a gentleman who had a serious foot
I think
and shoe fetish. He would buy her shoes and then ask her to send pictures
crazy.
of her wearing them.
But he wasn't trying to put his penis in her foot.
I didn't ask if that's the thing that happened. I just said,
hold him
that's
together
it.
like this.
But that's the thing. So, like, again, there isn't one way.
To do it.
Whatever.
And that foot thing is huge.
Hell.
Remind me to show y'all a clip after this.
Oh, no.
No, it's not like that. It's funny. No, it's funny.
So, yeah, so the foot with the vagina in it's a left foot.
It says a left foot?
It's a left foot. I don't know why it has to be a left foot. But if you want to buy the matching right foot that has no vagina, you can. So you have 2 feet.
What?
And they're made out of silicone. They look like real feet. Oh, it's so weird.
What?
People are so weird.
People are. It's not weird. Let's not shame.
People are strange as fuck.
Let's not shame.
Don't yuck their yum, as I've heard it said before.
I've
What
heard
is
that
it?
before. Don't yuck their yum.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
No, because
No.
I yuck it.
you gotta have sex. Yeah, me and Push T. If you want to have sex with a foot, fine. But for you to buy the other foot,
What the problem is?
Maybe they want it to be realistic.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hold one foot.
You gotta set the scene.
Yeah. If I'm with a young lady, if I'm with whoever I'm with, and they only have one foot, it might be a turn off for me.
Oh dear.
that's not.
Oh dear.
That's not.
That's not where you're going? No?
I wasn't going there at all, actually. But if I was going somewhere, that wouldn't be it.
Well, maybe there's some people who just prefer one foot. You mean
Darren, vaginas don't go in feet. So either way, you have to use your imagination a little bit. Either way, it's not a real thing. So why are you gonna you gonna pay extra for the right foot with no pussy in it?
Yo, you know that people do foot jobs, right? Yeah.
Jen, you haven't watched porn. You haven't
But
really
even if you
divulged
do,
into
if you
porn,
if
huh?
you
Yep.
The wheels are turning.
so we're going there. I'm not gonna ask you this question.
Ask the
No,
question.
you don't want me to ask the question.
I'm an open book.
You are not this open. You are like,
Okay, throw the question out there.
no.
Come on, Jen.
No.
Do
Be
it.
brave. Be courageous.
All right, so y'all know how y'all be sometimes watching porn, but not for like sex purposes.
Yeah, just to see. What the hell?
Eating
Yeah.
cereal, burger.
Yeah. But not popcorn because it's greasy.
Yeah. Of course.
Comment section. So if you accidentally let it autoplay or whatever, like you said, and a guy on guy scene came on, right? And I know you guys are heterosexual, but you have no problem with gay men. So let's just get all that out of the way. Because it's a sex scene. How would you feel if your body reacted to seeing what was on the TV?
I'd be worried. So you mean like if I was turned on at the sight of two men being sexual? Yeah, I'd be worried.
You know what? I've seen like movies and shows where like there's gay men like doing stuff and it doesn't do anything to me. So like, and I actually watch it. Like I don't go like or anything like that because I'm like, hey, if there's a tingle, maybe I gotta figure myself out. But I watch it and I'm like, nope, there's nothing there.
He said if there's a tingle. Because like girls can watch girls.
Yeah. So like I've known some women who will watch.
I said I didn't want to ask the question, Darren. You heard me say it like 4 times.
I'm glad you asked.
There's some women who prefer
fucking hate that.
lesbian porn. But they're not into women.
Right.
It's because it's more sensual and, you know, women's bodies are beautiful and all that. But that don't mean they want to
because
dive
see, this
in.
is how I'm thinking of it. When you're watching it, you might put yourself in the position of somebody who's in the video.
Right.
So if you're putting your position of the person who's getting pleasured,
Right.
then it doesn't matter what the other person is because you're thinking about being that person, right?
Right.
So if it's 2 dudes and one's getting half from the other dude, and you're just like, you're not really thinking about it's a dude, but it's like, oh shit. I mean, it could happen.
Nah. Because when so say there's a blowjob scene, right?
Right.
I'm looking at the woman. I'm looking at how she's giving it up, and then also her body is if it's exposed. There's like all these other things.
What if you can't see her body? It's just her
What
mouth.
kind of rubbish porn is that?
Skip.
Precisely. I gotta see how you give it up. Let me see your nails. How your nails looking?
Nails.
Everything. Nails. You know, because if there's no nails, Darren, and it looks like she's just been biting them shit, skip. What is that?
So let me just understand this. You look at women and you go, nice face, nice hair. Okay.
You don't even know what order he goes in. I want to know
Whatever.
what order
I'm
he
just
goes
assuming.
in. I want to know what order he goes in.
It depends what's going on in the scene.
No, just like in general.
Usually smile first.
Then.
Eyes.
Then.
I don't know.
For porn, huh?
No, just in general.
Oh,
look
okay.
at you.
Well,
Look at
I was
you.
like,
look at you.
Wow, you're looking at all this.
Intellect.
He's such a gentleman.
Grammar.
That you think you're in the right tense?
Yeah, it's usually smile and then eyes.
I'm thinking of a porn that's like, like you're not ready for this, and you're like, oh, next. That's how I use it.
Yeah. But there's other factors, like because it's you gotta use all your senses, you know. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching it. I want to see everything. If something's off, it's gonna ruin my mood.
But like I said, you watch it just for, you know, not to get in the mood sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
So what if you're just kind of like, let's see what these dudes are doing?
No, it's never been a thing. Nah.
No,
Again, if I felt a tingle, whatever, but it's never been a thing.
No, I'm not saying that you have felt a tingle. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh no, but I wouldn't just watch it out of curiosity. Nah.
Me either. It looks like it hurts.
It doesn't look like pleasant.
Yeah, and it's not pretty. There's nothing pretty about 2 guys. I mean, hey, no, if some people
it must feel good, but it
doesn't look good. Even when there's a guy and one guy, one woman, sometimes like get this guy out of here, man.
It's true.
Yeah, it's like
it's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's great, right? But you, man.
Because sometimes I'm like, why do they have 2 girls do a scene where they have the girl wear a fake penis? I'm like, because it probably looks better to people.
Don't yuck the yum. So,
and that was our porn segment for the week. I realized that we hit it every week.
Every damn week. Something about porn comes up. But while you're talking about preference, not important, but preference. A friend of ours asked a really good question on a Facebook earlier today, and it was actually a conversation me and the wife were having a couple of days prior. And I wanted to ask you guys what you thought. If I could find it.
Come on, sir. Be ready.
Be ready. Be courageous.
Here it is. Okay, so here's question. Is it racist if you
Yes.
don't...
If you have to ask.
Know what I'm talking about?
No.
No, if you have to ask, it's always yes.
Is it racist if you don't date certain races, like for your own personal preference or attraction? If somebody were to say, I don't date Asian people, whatever.
No, that's a
Does that
preference.
make it racist?
No, it's a preference. But if you say you don't date Asian people and then your reason is because of a bunch of stereotypical shit, that's racist.
Yeah. It depends on, like Jen nailed it per usual.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the reasoning? Now, I'm the United Nations. In my former days,
We know.
I didn't... See, what it is, Darren, I don't need her side commentary. I don't. I know what I said. What's this echo Jiminy
She
Crickets?
said that.
Just saying something.
Right. I would love if Jen was my conscience.
You wouldn't. You'd go mad. Gone
I
mad.
would go mad. Gone mad. Are you mad?
What was I talking about?
Race.
Oh, yes.
Your Rainbow Coalition of Pussy.
United Nations.
Can we edit that part out?
I can only try.
What the fuck is wrong
I'll try to blur it
with
out. I'll try.
Not now. You said it. You said, what you say?
United Nations.
United Nations.
That's it. That's where he stopped.
You got lewd.
I'm really going to try to blur that out.
Yeah, let's blur it.
I'll try.
If you
It'll
say,
be
you
fun.
can say United Nations, but I can't say.
Don't say it again because
I
we'll have to
realize-
blur twice.
And I don't know where I am as it is in the recording. Come on.
What was
1
I?
hour and 11 seconds.
Oh, so because you love who you love, it don't matter.
Yes.
So now, after getting to know me better, relatability to certain things in my upbringing, culture matters. Like I'd like to be able to have conversation with things and have that relatability be there without me having to explain so much. So that's why you end up leaning towards someone, maybe if not from the same culture, but like of the same upbringing. But if you're like, I just don't like, how they blah blah, something that about somebody else's culture, or like that can sound a little racist.
So to me, I a bigger part of me says it does come off as very racist, because I feel like once you take a group of people and you add a I don't with this group of people, the reasoning is already like, I'm pretty sure all of them don't do that.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't fuck with HB because they all got small dicks. Like I'm like, that's one of the stereotypes.
You're not the problematic one anymore.
That's a stereotype. Come on, guys.
You've always been.
I know it was. Listen, that's a stereotype,
We
and I
don't
feel
wanna
once you
listen.
add the stereotype, that's when it becomes a problem, and that's when it becomes racist.
Oh, we know what racism is.
No, but so I feel like when you make a statement like, I don't mess with such a group, I don't date group of people because of this.
Yeah.
That's when it's like, you're kind of walking into that racist door.
Yeah, and especially if it's without experiencing something, right? Like if I dated, a group, an Australian woman,
Oh, that's fun.
right?
Kangaroo pussy.
I don't really
Because it's a pocket.
got it.
I was talking to somebody earlier, and they were like, "Yo, where do you see the podcast going?" I'm like,
Down the toilet in reverse because we're in Australia.
There's a Joey in there. That's a baby kangaroo, just so you know.
Thanks. Yep.
But a Joey's also a guy's name.
Oh dear.
In the kangaroo pouch.
Thank you, Jen.
Double entendre.
Also, I've heard that
can't.
girls with
My heart sinks as she goes on.
the little kangaroo pouch, the little fupa, those girls got the, because it keeps it warm.
I want to die.
Part of me wants to engage. Don't engage, right?
No.
Yeah, I know.
So is anyone going to confirm or deny that? They got the little
Highway to the danger zone. I'm not.
I'm just telling you what I heard, that little extra meat
All right, Jen. All right,
keeps it warm.
all right, Jen.
I might have added a little bit of sauce, but I don't think I did. I think.
I'm just gonna take the rest of your marshmallows because
Yeah,
just
I don't need to eat 74 marshmallows.
I want this to stop.
Yeah, Darren, it could come off as a racist, but I do hear some black women, and for some reason it didn't bother me when they say it, but like they'll say,
Put that out as soon as I.
"Look at this guy."
He's mad.
It's
He
the bait and switch.
He didn't hold out for the good snacks. Now he's stuck with the marshmallows.
I've heard some black women say, "I will not date anything other than a black man." That's not shitting on any other culture or race or whatever. It's just, no, I want a black man. So, I mean, I think something like that is fine. because that's like a relatability thing. That's like a culture thing, but it's not shitting on Australians.
What does this look like to you? Ready, Darren?
No.
Look. What's it look like to you?
How long we been on?
Darren, just look at it, please.
All right, we're shutting this thing down.
No, I got more to talk about.
Do you? Did you guys? So minor league baseball is canceled for the year,
I don't care.
which means
Your poor son.
no minor league.
Oh, the Paw Sox are out.
Paw Sox. That's the season.
No farewell season.
That last season would have been this year. So Rhode Islanders.
Bye, niggas.
Wow, Jen, you done been to Paw Sox game?
It's so much fun.
I've only gone there for Bear Fest.
Ah. So yeah, the Paw Sox. This would have been their last season, but since minor league baseball is canceled, there's no final season, and they will proceed to move to Worcester for whenever they resume. But there is a chance that minor league baseball as a whole, depending on how this COVID thing goes, may not survive.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because it's
Tucker's like, whoo!
yo, right? Told you, motherfuckers. But yeah, there's a chance it may not survive because they make their money off concessions and all of this stuff. So now, how do you pay for your stadium for a year with there's no income? And then you got all the players. You're not making any money now. You got to go find employment somewhere. It's pretty shitty, man. The ripple of this thing is crazy.
I couldn't imagine if I was a baseball player and now I got to go find work.
Oof.
I was thinking that. I was like, are these actors and actresses getting an extra $600? And if so, is that enough?
No.
Because they get unemployment, which is, okay, half of their salary being an actor,
Yeah.
plus $600. They're probably like, what the fuck is this check?
And it's more for the new ones because seasoned actors get their checks, the residuals from other shit. But yeah,
Well,
if
with
you're
Netflix, they get all those royalty checks and stuff, yeah.
but if you're new, excuse me, and you had like 2 movies or something, and you're on your way, you can't just go back to working at a restaurant. Damn. Oof. And LA's expensive. Fuck.
Darren, you want to talk about this lovely piece of art?
Oh yes. So we commissioned.
We did?
Let's go along with it. Maya,
We're bad at that, Darren. You gotta warn us first.
Maya Rocks Art. Maya _rocks_art, if you find her on IG, takes these rocks and then she's able to paint symbols on them, and we got this done.
Hey.
So shout out to Maya. Thank you so much. If you are interested in that, make sure you follow the young lady.
If you want to purchase a rock, hit up her dad.
Yes.
I don't know his Instagram name off top, but it's
Good
good old Bay.
We'll plug it up.
And yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, and then she's a young lady. She's in middle school, and she just started this little kind of take this hobby and turn it into a business. And
I like it.
Pretty dope. Support local business.
Yeah, and entrepreneurship in a young mind
Yes.
is you nurture that early, they can do amazing things. Because like, imagine if like certain hustle things you knew at 18, 17.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep. It would not
So,
be
yeah, I love that she's doing that. Shout out to Bay for encouraging his daughter and his wife for doing that. That's dope.
very dope.
Yeah. Imagine an African parent. You come, Mom, look. What is this? Is that from outside? In my house. Stone. You bring a stone in the house. Dream shot down. Now I have to go be a doctor. No, let me
Fit the mode I made
right,
for you.
right.
Yeah, like I don't fit that.
If
mode.
you
crazy.
live in a glass house, don't throw stones.
Especially not this one.
Especially if they have paintings on them.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I love that they're encouraging that. Yeah, that's very dope. Very dope.
And I very much appreciate that. That's really dope.
Word.
Love books.
Love it.
That's good.
Ford Bronco's coming out soon, guys.
Say who now? You said what now?
Ford Bronco's coming out soon.
You copping?
No.
You're not copping?
No.
Why not? You don't want to be part of history?
No.
Why wouldn't you cop? I mean,
Besides the
take
fact that it's a Ford Bronco.
yeah, okay. So take that out. Let's
me
say
see
you
what this thing
let's
looks
say
like
you
again.
want a Ford Bronco.
I don't want a Ford Bronco.
Let's say you do.
But I don't.
But let's say.
If I did, I'd get one.
Okay. So it
She won't even play along there.
She won't.
What is it to play along with?
So I'm just saying. Let's
Okay.
say you do.
Okay.
Do you have any reservations about getting it, knowing what it's kind of tied to?
I think everybody did. That's why they stopped making them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Would that deter you from getting it?
In 2020?
Yeah.
Look, if I was an off-roading guy, that shit look alright.
Let me see.
That shit does not look
That's
alright.
ugly.
For off-roading?
For off-roading.
What happened?
I just almost.
What you about to say?
Ah,
Oh, see, I almost said something crazy.
afterwards.
That thing's trash.
And you know what? I never liked the Broncos, the two-door ones, because it doesn't look good at all.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It looks very God's Must Be Crazy.
You love that movie.
I do.
It's a good movie, though.
Gotta find it.
Yeah, no.
Nobody wants that.
I mean, I wouldn't cop. No. Nah. Good luck to them, though.
You ever think of Beyonce as a rapper?
No.
Why not?
She sings.
Yeah, I mean, she raps sometimes, but she's not a rapper.
Do you think she has the same or similar
Okay.
ratio and cadence too of rap to singing as Drake does?
like-
Total for her career or recently? Because
Either.
recently she's been rapping a lot.
So why is she a rapper?
Because she's not.
Why not?
To me, she's not a rapper and Drake's not a singer.
Yep.
Why not?
Majority of his
Stuff is
stuff is rap, and majority of her stuff is singing.
So
Yeah. I'm putting them in a box. I'm going to collect Drake
Oh, so
and his Canadian flag and put him in the rapper box. And I'm going to take
First of all-
Beyonce and her honey and and put it in the singer box. Because she's very good at singing.
So she can still be a rapper. Trey Songz does singing and rapping. Chris Brown does singing and rapping.
Trey Songz is a singer. Chris Brown's a singer.
So where would you put Lauren?
Singer.
Really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't consider Lauren a rapper?
No.
You're crazy.
Predominantly singer to me.
I don't know.
That's wild.
You would say rapper?
Yeah.
Predominantly?
I'm leaning more towards rapper.
I would call her both. She's a singer and a rapper.
She's very skilled at both. But predominantly to me, I'd say singer. To me. Yeah. It's because who's successfully, she's probably the most successful at both. I'm trying to think of somebody else who's close.
I feel like that's an unright statement.
Who's in right?
Unright statement. I don't want to say it's wrong.
Who's someone else that does both well, really well? Because Drake doesn't sing well to me. He doesn't. No, because Lauren. No. It's a good song, but his vocals aren't. He
he's one of the
sounds like
oldest.
that. He sounds like that. He can't sing like. How's that? Yeah, no, he's not a good singer. In fact, you have Chris Brown on No Guidance, and then when Drake sings, compare the.
You're right.
But then Chris Brown is this vocalizing, right? No, he's not a good singer. He's not.
I mean,
But he's a singer.
I'm a singer then. Good. Good.
Right?
Done. And
Darren's
Darren's
a
a
singer.
kangaroo.
No.
oh
Darren's
God.
a singer.
Oh God. We're all singers.
Darren's a singer. We be singing.
Who else is as good as like Lauren with rapping and singing?
I wish I had time to think about it, but I gotta,
Okay, so
Tinkle, why you tinkle?
I feel like she's more of a rapper, but Missy, she's good at singing.
She's damn good at singing. But majority of her stuff is rap. Though.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's a good singer.
Yeah.
She's a good rap singer.
Yeah. How come she didn't sing more?
Maybe she just feels more comfortable rapping.
Yeah. Yeah, she is a good singer. Who else? What about guys? Because like Chris Brown will rap, but sometimes I prefer him not rap.
So pausing this for a second. We're gonna come back to this real quick. But you know how Jada and Styles P, when they rap together, you know they one will say one line and the other will say the other
back
one
and
line,
forth
right?
classic.
I always wonder.
What's going on? What is this? What is this? What is this?
I opened my Cricut for my computer and I said, "Oh, you're still recording."
Hi, my love. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful.
Why did she come through the thing like that? I've been
don't
watching. I've been playing The Last of Us 2. There's zombies. Zombies do shit like that. Tell her,
Don't
Darren,
do that
sleep
no
with the
more.
door closed. Don't tell her not to do that. That's zombie behavior.
I didn't know it was such a big thing. I was wait, we gotta go back to Styles P thing. So they always say one line. I always wonder like how they decide who says this and who says that. Whatever, right. And I also wonder, you know that song, they got Mariah Carey.
You got me? No, that's Cameron.
All I know is they start off with whenever you hear me, then see me. This is the emancipation of Mimi,
yep.
right? And I always wonder, like, who? Because I know I wouldn't want. Like me and you were rapping, together. I would be like, I'm not saying emancipation of Mimi. I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to say that.
Why not?
That doesn't sound like something I should be saying.
Why not?
Like it doesn't sound like something Style should be saying.
Why not?
I don't know. It just sounds weird. So, anyways, back to the guy singer rapper. I can't think of when I feel like now.
That's the We Belong Together remix, right?
Which one, Mariah Carey? I want to talk about her today.
Hold on.
Oh shit. She a singing ass motherfucker. She can sing her
She's a
ass off.
singer.
Shit.
Like T-Pain.
But I also feel like,
Rapper turned singer.
what about shit? What is this guy's name?
Akon?
No. He did a song with Erica.
Common?
He has dreads. I like the cha-cha. Who's his?
Drum?
Yeah. So
I love
he
drums.
sings a lot on his albums,
He's a singer.
but he's a rapper to me.
Because he's black.
Well, no, because he just raps.
Because he
But
wears dreads.
I guess. Yes.
Yeah, I think we're, especially nowadays with the rappers of that genre, they'll do. I call that harmonizing because to me, singing. Luther's a singer. You're gonna put somebody like that or Drum in a Luther
Drum can sing.
category?
He can.
He can sing really well.
He can, but like some of these other guys who harmonize over shit. Drake.
All right,
We
T-Pain.
keep saying Drake. T-Pain can sing.
He's a rapper turned singer.
I still consider him more of a singer though than a
Really?
rapper.
I think if he's more of a rapper.
Most of his hits are singing.
I feel like he's right in the middle.
No.
Which makes him a
Name
rapper
what-
and a singer.
Name him. Name his biggest rap hit. His biggest hits are singing.
Does he rap and buy you a drink?
No. Yeah, most of his hits are singing.
All I have is this T-Pain songs over the
So is Jamie Foxx a singer or an actor?
Oh, see, that's different.
That's different.
See,
Is it?
he's what we call a renaissance man.
He is.
He could do damn near. He could comedy.
Comedy.
The guy is a beast,
So he's
man.
a comedian or an actor?
I see Jamie Foxx. I can't see him as one.
As what?
As one thing.
One or the other.
I can't because comedy is how we got to know him.
Is it because he does everything so well?
Fuck yeah.
So
That's why Beyonce's a rapper.
So if
No,
it-
she doesn't rap well like that. Hove, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You just said
Auntie.
Blues Mama?
Auntie, I'm sorry.
wow.
She
Okay.
doesn't rap.
So-
I'd be like, stop rapping, yo. Why are you rapping?
So we've determined that if individual person,
You did this to me. You got this out of me.
if
They
person,
hype up for your ass.
nah, I didn't say it. So if person does one job really well, and then takes on another role and doesn't do that role well, but does it satisfactory.
The
They-
thing that you're great at, that's what you're going to
But
be
if
known
they,
for.
if they never did the thing they're great at and they just did the other thing, then you, like if I was a singer, I didn't know I could rap real good. So you'd be like, oh, Jen's a singer. But if I was a singer who sings just as good, but I also rap really good, you'd be like, she's not a singer.
Huh?
like Lauren. what she
Lauren,
describes.
yeah, she's... It's again, that's to me because she does both really well, but then I would just think singing first. But she's the closest to like, damn, which one is it? There's not a lot of people like that.
You're right.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
I
people
mean,
like
so
that.
shit, man, this went out of my head.
It's tough to think about. If it's this hard to think about, there's not a lot.
I had some Eddie Murphy. He's a really good comedian.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No.
He's a good
party
singer.
all the time.
Yeah.
He's a good singer, really good comedian, but
Oh,
a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he's
No?
he's a good actor. Yeah,
So to me, he's a comedian.
yeah, because that's how we got to know him. That's what made him a star, and then introduced him into acting. Because
So-
he was a comedian first.
Yeah, good. So do you think it depends that person's like what their thing was? Like, okay, Eddie started off with I want to be a comedian, and then kind of fell into everything else.
Yeah. Comedy opened the doors for all these other things.
Yes. So I mean, but he's done a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So
And he sings really well.
so would you?
He was in Dreamgirls.
I mean, like we were watching Remembering the Time last night.
Oh yeah.
It's such a great video. I didn't realize that
John
younger-
Singleton, right? Directed it.
Did he die?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I
so.
think John Singleton. Yeah, rest in peace. Oh God,
Did-
what a
at
rest
that
in peace,
age-
Mike. Fuck.
At that age, I didn't recognize how
Huey died
black
too.
excellent that video was.
That's what Egypt's supposed to look like. Not fucking
Son!
what's her name? Elizabeth Taylor. Stupid. Magic Johnson in there.
Behold,
That is black excellence, man.
that whole. I watched it last night and I was like, was loving that Carter was just like lost in just watching the whole thing play out and then recognizing like, oh wow,
Big Les is in there as one of the dancers. Yeah,
Debo was in there.
Debo was in there.
We are living. Hey, you see.
Black excellence indeed. Shit.
Glad I got my girl.
Keep your head up, boy. Keep your head up.
We're just talking about not singing every episode.
And I was like,
Sorry.
because people be singing along, I bet you.
Yeah.
Homegirl stands for my left and my right, two blue.
Girl like blue.
Check
Check it out.
Check it out.
I love you guys.
You gotta do the whole thing.
I love you guys.
Keep your friend's theme song to yourself. What were we talking about?
Singer, rapper, actors.
Yeah, so you haven't come up with another one that does it as well as Lauryn Hill. So she's the exception where she can land on either side without.
I mean, because I
debate.
keep thinking like a reggae artist, but that's not the type of question I'm asking. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't want to bring any of them.
Yeah. So Lauren is an anomaly. She's ridiculous with it.
Well, Michael McDonald.
I'd love to hear a verse from Michael McDonald.
Yo.
I'd love to hear a verse.
There's a lost verse on that song. McDonald.
Never made it. The song was too long already. Damn, I can't get that fourth verse. All right.
All right,
Cut it. Fine.
Whatever. Our good friend Chip Doug
So what he did?
played Broxana's song for me.
Oh, yes.
New ting?
Yeah, I
Yes.
believe it's called Chance with her and Jabubu. It's on Tidal,
Okay.
so I'm sure it's on other stream pop. It's a really good song.
I must see. I must listen.
You want me to play a little bit?
Well, we could play it. Yeah, we'll play a little bit on.
And for our listeners, I'll ask permission. I'll try to put it in our actual podcast. So
Look at
you
this
guys can
guy.
listen.
What if she says no?
That's the vibe.
It's a great vibe. I mean,
Does she rap too?
no, somebody else is rapping.
Darren?
No, I fell right into it. So yeah, Darren will splice it all, and
She's super talented,
it's
man.
it's a great song, and I'm very happy for her. So
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
shout out to her, shout out to Chip.
Sonny. I can't wait till Chip can get back to putting some shows together too, man. That must be tough for him to kind of just sit there. I know he did a few things on Instagram with some folks, but you know the way he is, I know he wants to get out there.
We're almost wrapping up, right?
I think so. Black women, except for
Yes.
Jen. Black women. Thank you for reaching out and let me know ways to support. I was made hip to a documentary called Invisible Portraits. It's a documentary about black women and the struggle in the United States. And I watched the trailer, and I was already moved from the trailer. So it's interviews with different black women and put together by a black woman. And it can be found on, how you say it, Vimeo?
I think it's Vimeo.
Vimeo?
I don't know.
It's on Vimeo, and I like it because there's a cost. It's 10 to rent, 20 to buy. I'm actually going to buy it because I ain't just about shit I say. I'm about that action. So I'm going to buy this and watch it in support, and I'm also going to share it on my social media stuff. But, yeah, it's called Invisible Portraits, a documentary about black women. The director is, I don't want to mess up her name, but I'll post it on my social media. But yeah, so that's something to check out if you're looking for something to support black women and also learn about the struggle and the plight of black women. I'm trying to spend my time learning more and listening a lot. So this is one way that I can do it and also support. So again, Invisible Portraits on Vimeo. If you Google Invisible Portraits, you can get some other information about the director and the documentary. So check that out, people.
I like it.
Word.
I just saw something about Ben Affleck signing a contract to be Batman or something.
He was already Batman.
Yeah,
No,
I guess
I
he's
thought
gonna
it
do
was
it
the
again for
vampire
HBO Max.
Oh, they're gonna have some exclusive Batman content for HBO Max.
Cool.
I
God
didn't
bless.
mention it. Sounds like something people care.
something I wanted to say, but it's a little morbid, so I'll save it.
Not at the end of the podcast.
Yeah, I know. So I
Oh,
said I'll
Huey
save it.
died. I mentioned that earlier, but no one heard me.
I did.
St. Louis, right?
Pop, lock, and drop it.
Yep, I heard that.
That's the song. Okay, that is sad. He got killed,
I
right?
think so. He's
Shot
31.
twice. But I thought it wasn't like for him.
I don't know who it was for.
I could have sworn I read that.
We just got out of a quarantine. We're battling cops that are killing black people. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
That's so.
And Hurricane Chris got arrested for murder. I don't know if he's.
What is going on?
And you know what's crazy? If you go on YouTube, I don't know if I think I might have sent it to you guys. The clip of his aunt so proud of him bringing him to the Louisiana state senate.
Oh, I didn't see
to
that.
talk. Yo, I'm not sending you. You got 2 things to have to post. She's all proud of him. She brought him as the state senate doing some kind of whatever. And she's like, yeah, my nephew, the pride of whatever Shreveport, whatever fuck part of Louisiana they're from, and he's sitting there singing Halle Berry.
When was that though?
It was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. I was about to say there's no way that was recent.
So I just feel bad for his aunt. I mean, she's still alive, and she's like, "Dang, I was so proud of you and bragging about you." And now look at you.
We gotta do better, man. This is oof.
We have to do better. I think that's been the theme for me this past week. Just got to do better.
Like you specifically, or
Just
as people,
Humanity.
In the world.
yeah.
Say it again. Yeah.
Humanity.
Just a friend of mine. I'm sorry, I have to go there. Sorry. A friend of mine. I don't know if you remember him from Cox days, but pause. I feel like that came out wrong. Also pause. A friend of mine. He moved to Mississippi,
I did see this.
and he hit and run. And the thing that bothers me the most about it, besides the hit and run itself, me and him talk. I talk to him every couple months.
Oh, you're still in touch with him?
Yeah.
Right now? Oh shit.
We've kept in touch since Cox days. He moved into an apartment. He asked me to help him move, and I was there when his son was born, and so we've always kept in touch. And just I feel a bigger part of me feels worse because it happened back in February.
Yeah.
I'm just finding out now,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
and so it's just like.
And he passed away in the hit and run, right? Yeah.
Passed away, and they're looking for information. So to think that somebody did that and couldn't even fess up and say, "Hey, I fucked up," whether I meant to do it or not, whatever it is, I'll eat the charges, whatever it is, and pay my my dues. And nobody, you can't even do that. Give this man, give his family just a chance to get that closure.
Yeah.
I say we got to do better.
Super sad, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Darren, you gotta bring us up. Take us higher.
So shout out to take me higher. Fuck that lady. She was so annoying. I could see her in my
Stop. Stop.
Anyways, I have 2 things to take out now. First off, shout out to the Growing Pains podcast. They just reached their 100th episode.
yeah. Bye.
Shout out to Sleep the Soap, and make sure that you cop some soap from Sleep the Soap if you wish.
Beard oil, beard butter, rose oil. Get your body glistening, ladies. What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
What are you even doing?
What are you
Is
doing?
it ladies?
It's the rose oil you put on your body.
I was stuck
He
on
just
beard
uses
oil.
beard. Yeah,
Whoa.
if you need it. I guess. And then shout out to Kingston 8.
Of course.
I got another Shiro shirt.
Ooh.
Shit. What you
Yeah.
did this time? Black and white?
Black with white, and then doing a third one.
Special one for Jen?
Red with gold to go with my gold sneakers.
Hey, yes.
All right, well, let me add some more to my stuff then. You ain't the only one that can get stuff.
Again, support local business, support black businesses. I went to
Shout out to Kiba.
Shout out to Kiba.
Keep his crabs.
I'm super
Look
excited
at that.
for
You
tomorrow.
something that wouldn't be so great if you said it in a normal conversation.
Y'all-
And it's a nice
y'all had Keep
blooming
Crab?
business.
Shout out to Kiba's crab. You're stupid.
You never thought that? All right, whatever.
So that day we went. Last week we got some sample food. It was delicious.
It's all the flavor.
Yes. And so after that, after I picked it up, my wife asked me to go get, we like these shakes that they sell on Broad Street. And so I was in there, and it's been a while since I've been on Broad Street. So I'm
Oh, here
standing
comes
there.
Darren.
No, this is good. This is good. Come on, this is good. So I'm standing there, and it's
not gonna be
predominantly Dominican and Spanish people. And it's like looking around, I see like a ton of businesses to my left, to my right, and I can just see people just walking around, and I was saying to myself, like, it's kind of dope to be in an area and see people like you that look like you having their own businesses and being able to go to this store because they got what I need and not having to go out of my neighborhood or to something else.
Yeah.
So me and my wife were talking about it. And did you guys know that, you know, I think we spoke about Asian people, how their money stays in their community. I think I can't remember the exact numbers, but Asian money stays in their own community for about like 70 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And so they did a study of each group.
Oh, ours is so bad.
The money in our community, it only stays in there for 6 hours.
Yep.
Shit.
Could you believe it?
Yep. Now, it's regional, right? So
Yeah.
they may have done it, I think they did it at a national level or whatever.
Yes.
But if you go somewhere to like Atlanta, when I was there, I call it Wakanda. That shit feels beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
Damn
Baltimore.
near, just like Baltimore, just like
Yeah, I was gonna
DC,
say, yeah,
certain
DC,
parts
yeah,
of DC.
yeah,
Parts of Towson, where Towson lives in Maryland. Shout out to Towson. Bro, gated community, beautiful homes. He said it's like 80% black.
Which is dope.
So there's certain places where you get that, but overall, not.
Yeah. And so I was saying to myself, like, how dope would that be? You know, I know we have a bit of it in Rhode Island, or we kind of scattered where we have this one has this, but it's over here and all that stuff. And I was like, kind of just thinking to myself, like, how could we have that in Rhode Island in one central area?
You know we did at one point.
Where?
Broad
Broad
Street.
Before the Dominicans took over. I wasn't going to say that.
I was gonna say, Darren, we were there. We were kids.
But again,
I didn't
I
wanna-
was young. I
I-
wasn't thinking that.
I just let him talk.
Sorry, I didn't.
He said, to see people that look like us, and I'm like,
no.
I know what you meant, so I let it be. But
We had Curdy Cuts,
Yes.
the record shop
Yes,
that was
yes.
right there where I would go and play
Yeah.
Street Fighter and
That one,
NBA
yes.
Jam. There were a couple of other black-owned stuff there. But what happened was, what tends to happen, especially in the Northeast, because Nick and I were talking about this. In Rhode Island, it's difficult, especially if you start doing well, to buy a home that's, you know, that suits your financial situation and that still be around your people.
Yeah.
So there's a good amount of people from Rhode Island who end up doing well, and they go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Or they go to some other place or the DMV area where they're around more people that look like them.
Yeah.
Because it's, what happens, you hit the lottery and you want to stay in Rhode Island. Where are you moving to? You're going to be surrounded by a bunch of folks that don't look like you. Exactly. Who offer you chicken? You still didn't have the conversation. By the
so
way.
it has a
I know.
conversation.
Jillian hit me. She thinks she did it on purpose. She
See?
thinks a woman does it on purpose. But it's only
I
because
don't
I
think
met
she.
clueless people.
I don't think she did it on purpose in a malicious way, but she knew.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
knows the stereotype.
Yeah.
She's not that clueless to where she's never heard it
Yeah.
because it's said a lot.
Yeah. Oh, God. But why I don't want to live around that. So that's why me, like, if I do really well and something pops off and, you know, I have an opportunity to go somewhere else or be wherever, I wouldn't want to be surrounded by folks who don't look like me or come from where I came from or have the same ideas. No, I'm going to go somewhere else. So it's tough to do it here because where would we go?
But there's places in New England that are like that,
Where?
like Boston, like Dorchester, Mattapan. That's
Yeah.
I remember the
Oh.
first time I went there.
I don't know much about that
Boston.
stuff. I hate that state.
Boston.
All of Massachusetts. I hate it.
I used to go to like that area a lot. And they have a lot of like Jamaican restaurants and record shops, and this is before, you know, now it's been like that. But first time I went there, I feel like I've told this story before. Was buying a car. My dad was buying me another car, and
Is it a Camry?
yes, my first Camry. And I don't know if I think I found the car online or something. This was when online was starting to be a thing, really. And so we got our MapQuest directions to go.
Come on now.
To go get this car.
You had to print it out.
Yeah, I had to print it out. You know what I mean? So I'm navigating from the passenger seat. He's driving. We got on Blue Hill Ave. My dad, who's from Africa, there's a lot of black people there.
You say? You don't say.
He's on Blue Hill Ave and he goes, "Why are there so many black people here?"
Wow.
Because it wasn't like, you know, like what you're saying, like where it's just kind of sprinkled in.
Yeah.
You know, this was a whole, you could tell everybody, the bus drivers, the people walking, everybody was black. It was
Dope.
crazy.
Dope.
So there's pockets of areas, even though people say all the time Massachusetts is like the most racist state or Boston, I'm sure there's heavy racism, but there's also very ethnic communities, not just black. You know, you've got Jamaica Plains, and you've got
There's a ton of Haitians up there somewhere.
a lot of Haitians up there. There's Haitian restaurants up there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just think that people from Rhode Island, just say they can't be here. We could do the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's and I know a couple of business owners in Rhode Island, restaurant owners who've met a lot of scrutiny or a lot of roadblocks put in their way as they're trying to start businesses here. That's
you
another
have to
thing.
have connections, and I feel like
It's a huge deterrent.
yeah, you know what I mean. There's certain ethnic groups like the Italians or even the Dominicans, as we're talking about, where I don't know the logistics of it all, but I gotta believe that they have an extra
Little push.
not even the push, but they know certain ways to navigate the where me, somebody who doesn't know the right people, I wouldn't navigate into it properly.
Yeah.
It's super, to me, it's been super, I guess being home and being with the kids more, we've been able to really notice how much they see and how much it's like they don't see people like us or people that look like them thriving.
Yeah.
Often. We went to Walmart the other day, and you should have seen the four of us like lighting up with glee. We saw another lady with her two sons, and they all had locks.
Wow.
And we were all like we got close to each other, not like close, but the lady was like, it's good to see a familiar face.
That's
right for so it's like it's a terrible, like it's like yay, but it's like I don't want to have to always be excited just to see another face that looks like the same color as mine.
Yeah, that representation thing.
Yeah.
From a television perspective, right? We fight to, hey, there are people of color in this world. Why is every commercial white folks? You know, there are mixed children. Why is every couple that's on TV just two black folks and two white folks or whatever? So imagine, okay, you start seeing representation in TV, but it's still within your own neighborhood. You can't even get it in real life.
Yeah,
no, I can't. I can't.
It's like,
I can't. And that's why sometimes I feel for my son, because he's around mad white folks. He still knows who he is, but it's still like something within you is like, damn, I ain't like
alone.
y'all.
I'm alone.
Yeah.
So, it's, and then there's just the whole struggle with that. Like, earlier Carter looked at me and said, I love my brown skin.
God bless.
And it's like, that's beautiful. But it's also like the fact that we have to instill that in you so that you don't lose your way.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh.
Yeah, and it's a balance, man, especially when he starts going to school, depending on where y'all put him.
Yep.
Because I've been in school with predominantly white kids, and I know how it goes. Because they don't know, they're curious, they make jokes, and they do these other things, and that's going to determine how you feel about yourself. Yep. You know, it's Jen, is this breaking news?
Source, this is on ESPN.
Oh, dear.
NFL plans to play Black National Anthem before Week 1 game.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, before the Star Spangled Banner, they're gonna.
Thank you guys.
Lift every voice and sing.
Remember again. Cool.
Great. I appreciate it.
But hey,
stop killing us.
Yeah, I
bet.
That's gonna piss off so many people.
Whoa! The NFL was like, "All right, what's
let's have this meeting.
What's a harder left than an about face? How
what can we?
Because first we just try to pay the man off, and clearly we want to do something drastic. All right, we got Jeezy. Not enough. Okay, how about we put Cam in New England? Right, that's crazy. That's nuts, right? That's wild.
No. Still not good enough.
Yeah, again, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with that. Cap still was blackballed, and they still don't admit it. So yeah, I don't. Oh God,
guys, it's the past.
I'm doing it wrong.
What was that? Last season?
Tahiri slams Vado for calling her a thirst bucket.
Are you just going through like
we should
shade room?
What
is going on?
She's gonna keep going. We should stop. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a happy 4th of July this weekend. If you
we're frying the turkey.
If you don't,
what are you saying now?
Frying turkey.
Ooh.
You're frying the turkey. Fried turkey. So
we're doing frying turkey breast actually.
Yummy.
Just a turkey titty.
Turkey titty.
Oh, okay.
Fried turkey titties. So enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you get the day off. Whether it gets recognized on a Friday or a Monday, whatever.
Friday.
So enjoy that, please, and be safe.
Don't Don't drink too much Hennessy.
Don't drink too much Henny.
Why not?
Don't pop
Gives you
fireworks
Henny
because
dick,
you'll go to
you
jail.
can't perform.
Yeah, you could perform off the Annie.
I don't think jail time should be a thing for fireworks. It should be tops a ticket, but no one
But that
asked me.
doesn't
They're gonna
stop
jail people for fireworks?
They've been arresting people.
Oh, I just got some. You'll never catch me, coppers.
Copper C.
Oh god,
Hey,
Darren, keep your phone on.
Get Darren, keep your phone. Would he be the call? Or Drina if she doesn't get arrested with me.
I don't
But,
think
yeah.
I'd be the call. I think you have other people who call before me.
I think you'd be the call.
No, I
bro.
think you'd be the call.
Really?
His family's all like mad far.
Yeah. Who's here? Kay
can't call
probably
me.
be useless. Yeah, I gotta call you.
Keep
Oh,
your phone on, Darren.
that's touching, Bim.
Yeah, and I know you'll be home. You ain't gonna be nowhere
You'll
else.
not be
Facts.
home. I'd
Where
be
it's nice and
going
safe.
nowhere.
Come bail me out with a car full of people,
Right.
like kid in house party.
Hey, you're gonna have to squeeze next to Carter. Sorry.
Right.
Are they
Sorry.
still doing fireworks? I saw today on the news they were talking about which ones were canceled, but I'm like, if they're saying which ones are canceled, does that mean that some are still
They better not do shit because it's gonna cause for people to crowd.
crowd?
Yeah, just leave it alone.
I think they
Just stop. Yeah. So again, have a good weekend, and we will talk to you next week.
No, you won't because I'm retiring.
And
We're gonna take
talk
next
to you
week off because Jen wants to retire. We have to talk her
No,
out of
we
it.
can't.
We love you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, next week's your birthday.
I mean, we don't have to we don't have to do it because it's my birthday. But
At least we do.
There it is. Sold.
we're not
But I'm not
skipping
gonna
next
do
week.
it.
Guys.
What? All right, bye.
Later. We're not skipping next week.